Ready for some Chinese food? Today I'm going to show you how to make this delicious pepper steak better than takeout.
I'm Rose Oatley. Let's get cooking.
I'm using pre-cut Wagyu strips from my grocery store, but you can also use sirloin, flank steak, or ribeye. Just cut them into thin strips. I've got 2 packages, each weighing about a pound. Rinse the meat and let it drain in the sink to remove any excess moisture. In the meantime, let's make a marinade. In a bowl or Ziploc bag, add 1 teaspoon of baking soda. This is a restaurant secret ingredient for tenderizing the meat, making it extra juicy and flavorful. Next, add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, 1 tablespoon of minced ginger, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, 1/4 cup of low-sodium soy sauce. Mix everything together until well combined. Now add your beef, making sure each piece is thoroughly coated with a marinade. Cover and let it marinate in the fridge for at least 1 hour. This allows the flavors to develop and the meat to become beautifully tender. In the meantime, let's prep some vegetables. I'm using half of a large onion cut into slightly larger chunks like this. You'll also need 1 large red and green bell pepper. Today, I used 2 small green peppers to make up the size. Now in a bowl, combine 1/4 cup of low-sodium soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, half tablespoon of minced ginger, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, add 2 cups of beef broth, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, and 2 tablespoons of dark soy sauce. Whisk everything together until well combined, then set it aside for now. This will be our flavorful sauce. Next, heat about 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil in a wok or large pan over medium-high heat. Once the oil is hot, add your marinated beef. I usually cook the beef in batches to get a nice sear, but if you're in a hurry like me today, you can toss it all in at once. Cook the beef for about 2 minutes on each side until browned. Just be careful not to overcook it. If some pieces are still slightly pink, don't worry. We'll finish cooking them later. Once cooked, transfer the beef to a plate and set aside temporarily. First, wipe your pan clean and add another 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil. Once hot, add your chopped vegetables. Stir fry them for about 3 to 4 minutes or until they're tender but still have a slight crunch. Perfect for that fresh texture. Sprinkle in a little salt, just a pinch since we're adding soy sauce later, along with some freshly ground pepper. Take a quick look. Next, add the cooked beef into the pan with the vegetables.
You're watching Rose Oatley. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified of any new videos.
Now let's pour in our sauce and give everything a good stir to combine. Turn the heat up to high and bring the mixture to a slight simmer, then reduce it to low. Cover and cook for about 3 minutes or until the sauce slightly thickens. It's been about 3 minutes. Let's take a look. And just look at this. Oh my, it smells so delicious. I love to serve my pepper steak with some fluffy jasmine rice. If you prefer, you can also serve it with noodles instead. To make it look extra special, I'm using this fancy tool and adding a small scoop of rice on top. I might have spilled a little of that rich savory gravy on my rice. No worries, it just adds to the flavor. I finish it off with a sprinkle of chopped parsley for a fresh, vibrant touch and some sesame seeds. Now let's talk about the taste. Imagine tender, juicy strips of steak coated in a savory, slightly sweet and umami-packed sauce. The peppers and onions add a perfect crunch and sweetness, balanced by the deep richness of the beef and the aromatic ginger and garlic. It's a comforting, flavorful dish that's better than takeout and sure to impress.
If you enjoyed this video and want to see more videos like this, you can support me by liking, sharing, and don't forget to subscribe for more delicious recipes. Also, be sure to check out these videos on the side. Thanks for your support and happy cooking.